November 12th, 2024 regular Planning Commission meeting is called to order. Time is 6 p.m. Before we begin, commissioners, please put away cell phones. If you have personal business during the meeting, please move for a recess. If you are participating telephonically, please mute your phone unless you are speaking. Also, when speaking, please state your name for those streaming the meeting. As a reminder to attendees, the meeting is being streamed live. The camera is located in the back of council chambers above the clock. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Thank you, Commissioner Seals. Before I begin, I wanted to mention that at the regular meeting of the Wasilla City Council on October 28th, 2024, the Wasilla City Council approved AM number 24-67, which confirmed the mayoral appointment to the Planning Commission for Carolyn DeYoung to seat D and to Todd Stafford to seat E. Commissioner DeYoung has assumed seat D at our meeting tonight, and we welcome Commissioner Stafford back to seat E. And for the roll, Commissioner Brown, he has indicated he will be participating telephonically, and we anticipate him coming soon. Commissioner Seals?
Present.
Commissioner Langell?
Present.
Commissioner DeYoung?
Present.
Commissioner Stafford?
Present.
And Commissioner Seals, you do have a quorum with Commissioners Seals, Langell, DeYoung, and Stafford present.
Thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Stafford, will you please lead us in the pledge?
Certainly. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The first item of business is the approval of the agenda. Before changes are discussed, are there conflicts of interest to declare? If the commission would like to discuss anything under the consent agenda, such as the minutes, they need to be removed from the consent agenda and placed under new business at this time. Are there changes to the agenda?
No.
Hearing no changes to the agenda will stand as presented unless objection is raised.
Commissioner Seals, I apologize for interrupting. I just received word from Commissioner Brown. He's attempting to log in, and we're having a little trouble with our telecommunication. Acting Planner Nygaard, would you be willing to call, I'm going to try something really quickly. If we can all just stand by 1 moment, please.
Sure.
See, I can hear her. I can't hear you. Maybe he has a soft voice.
Please enter your participant or moderator code followed by the pound key. Please say your name followed by the pound key.
Wellman.
You are
Acting Planner Nygaard, do you have Commissioner Brown's cell phone number? I have it if you don't.
Do you have, what number is he calling in on?
Just,
He can't call in?
it's not work. Do you have a different number?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah, that's the number.
That's the number?
Yeah, it's, he said there's no moderator showing.
Okay. Well, let me see, what's his number, and I'll just put it on the screen.
Okay. Thank you.
So it's Crystal. Can I put you on speaker and then I'll put the microphone by you? Mr. Brown is on. You want to test?
Testing 1, 2.
Good evening, Commissioner Brown. Good to hear you.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
We might have to move it. We might have to scoot it down. He might get his own microphone. So, thank you, Commissioner Seals. So, let's go to, there were no
5.
changes to the agenda, so we look.
Straight to 5.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone. Next on the agenda are reports. Do we have a report from Deputy Administrator Nygaard, the acting city planner?
No, I do not, Commissioner.
Do we have a city attorney present or online tonight?
Not this evening, thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is the public hearing. We do not have any items scheduled for the public hearing, so we move on to persons to be heard. We are now at persons to be heard, a time for members of the public to share their views with the Planning Commission. This is not a question and answer period or a time for dialogue. Speakers may be referred to administration, or issues raised may be taken under advisement by the Commission or administration. Anyone wishing to step forward may do so at this time. With no one wishing to speak, the next item of business is the consent agenda. Madam Clerk, please read the items for approval under the consent agenda into the record.
Thank you, Commissioner Seals. Tonight, under the consent agenda, we have the regular meeting minutes from October 22nd, 2024.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda as read?
Commissioner Stafford, so moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Are there any objections to the motion? Hearing none, the motion is approved. The next item on the agenda is new business. Will the clerk please read the agenda item under new business?
Thank you, Commissioner Seals. Under new business, we have resolution serial number 24-10, establishing the regular meeting schedule of the Wasilla Planning Commission for calendar year 2025.
May I have a motion to approve resolution serial number 24-10?
Commissioner Stafford, I move that we adopt resolution serial number 24-10, establishing the calendar.
Is there a second?
Commissioner Lanchell, second.
Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair, it's Simon.
Go ahead, Commissioner Brown.
Yeah, on March 25th, that's an international holiday. March 25th.
March 25th.
my birthday.
But it really is red on the calendar.
Well, we're gonna have to change that meeting night then. But I have to ask Commissioner Brown, is he taking us all out to dinner? Okay,
I have nothing else, Mr. Chair.
thank you, Commissioner Brown. Will the clerk please call for a roll call vote?
Thank you, Commissioner Seals. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Seals?
Yes.
Commissioner Langell?
Yes.
Commissioner DeYoung?
Yes.
And Commissioner Stafford?
Yes.
And that passes unanimously.
We are now at unfinished business. Will the clerk please read the item under unfinished business into the record?
Thank you, Commissioner Seals. Tonight, under unfinished business, 9.1, discussion, consideration, and possible action on the draft rewrite of Wasilla Municipal Code Title 16 Land Development Code that repeals and reenacts Title 16 to substantially change the uses permitted in each zoning district, the review, enforcement, and permitting procedures, the planned unit development, landscaping, parking, conditional use, and variance procedures, and the design standards imposed in the city. Is the Committee of the Whole, and just a clerk's note, discussion on the draft rewrite is expected to be continued at the upcoming Planning Commission meetings. Please contact the Planning Office after November 12th, 2024 for updated information.
Would the Deputy Administrator Nygaard, the acting city planner, please provide an update on Title 16 rewrite?
Thank you, Chair. Due to a couple delays at the city council level from the attorneys, we've had a little bump in the road, but on Monday, the 18th, the city council will be meeting. It is not mandatory that the planning commissioners attend at that time. What we will do is we will have legal take their notes from the council and share them with you the following evening. So I believe it's section 3 and 4, but I'm getting that update from legal, and we will share it with you before so you can follow along. The goal is to have the Title 16 rewrite draft at least completed by the next 30 days or so with the city council, and then it will come to the planning commission, and that's the tentative schedule most current updated schedule that I have.
Thank you. May I have a motion to defer the unfinished business item 9.1 until after the next council meeting?
So moved.
I need a motion.
I move to defer item 9.1 on updating Wasilla Muni Code 16.
Simon, second.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? Are there any objections? With no objections, the motion passes. We are now at communications. Are there any comments on the communications items as presented? Hearing none, we now move to audience comments. We are now at audience comments, the time for members of the public to share their views with the commission. This is not a question and answer period or a time for dialogue. Speakers may be referred to administration, or issues raised may be taken under advisement by the council or administration. Is there anyone present who would like to address the commission? Hearing none, we now move on to comments. Does the clerk have any comments?
Thank you, Commissioner Seals. Well, first of all, I'd just like to welcome another commissioner. So welcome to Commissioner DeYoung. We're very happy to have you here. It's the first night that we've had a full commission since I've been back. So welcome, and welcome back to Commissioner Stafford. It's been so long, but welcome. And let's see, next up, we have our next commission meeting is November 19th. And that's all for me.
Thank you. Deputy Administrator Nygaard, acting as the city planner, do you have any comments?
Thank you, Chair. Just wanted to let all of the commissioners know that we are coordinating some training to happen in the near future, probably within the next 3 weeks or so. We're talking with legal to make sure that you guys have everything you need to make it a successful year and term.
Thank you. Commissioner Brown, do you have any comments?
No, don't. Thank you.
Commissioner Langill, do you have any comments?
First, welcome to Carolyn. I wanted to thank both Cindy and Crystal for bearing with me as I become familiar with how the city now functions. I'm an old timer. The questions should ease up as we move forward. I would also like to issue a big kudos to the attorney and the staff that's been helping them rewrite Title 16. I have now read it. It's so easy to read, to understand. It clarifies so many questions that has come up in the past. So I'm glad to see that happen, and it will be a wonderful time when it's finally passed. And I would also like to thank the attorneys for the quick response to my question on site visits. And that's all.
Thank you. Commissioner DeYoung, do you have any comments?
I just want to say I'm glad to be here and thank you, and I look forward to the new year.
Thank you. Commissioner Stafford, do you have any comments?
I also want to say welcome to Commissioner DeYoung and Commissioner Lingo. I don't know if I said welcome to you last week, but I want to say it this week, our last meeting. So, and I want to thank everyone for the hard work put in tonight.
Thank you. Chair Seals, my comments are, welcome, Ms. DeYoung. This is the first full commission that we've had in quite a while, and it's what the city deserves. And moving forward, I'm sure that we will all be able to work together in the benefit of the city. Thank you. With no further business at hand, I'm adjourning this meeting unless an objection is raised. Hearing no objection, the meeting is adjourned at 6:20 p.m.